What's going on? Hello. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you knockers. I did. I really did. I had to. They like, HD, what you talking about? We gonna talk tonight. I got some stuff to talk about tonight. I got y'all tonight. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna talk about the WNBA all first team and second team. I'm gonna go off because I already see what this BS is. And this is the problem why nobody respects sports anymore. You guys have no integrity. None. But we're gonna talk about it. We also gonna talk about Will Levis. Now, everyone was talking about this Skip Bayless crap, right? Everybody's saying Skip is blaming Shannon for what happened. And nobody really caught what Skip was talking about. Now, some of the stuff he was saying, I'm like, Skip, stop. Now you sounding like a regular white boy. Now you sound like a regular white boy. When you talked about when you got angry and you got nervous or whatever, stop. What messed y'all up, Skip, was Shannon being very sensitive and the Damar Hamlin tweet. Now, I didn't see nothing wrong with the Damar Hamlin tweet. I really didn't. Because I played football before. Stuff like this happens. You're taught that you could pass away on the football field. I don't know why people never thought that. Like, it's a very gladiator sport. Now, back in those times, people were getting their heads sliced off in front of people. Did you think they was crying and being sensitive? No. We live in a sensitive world now where everything is sensitive, and then people get in their feelings when you talk about their favorite players. When you critique their favorite players, and then when they talk about your players that you like, they think you're going to get mad. It's like, I don't care, because I don't care about your opinion because I know what I've seen. Like, I really don't. So you have to have that when you're making these videos and when you're in the public eye, because you have people who love to twist things about Kobe Bryant, and I have to always bring them back to, bro, you didn't even watch him. Like, it's the same when people listen to Tupac or Biggie and all these guys. It's like, bro, you weren't even alive. Like, what are you talking about? You know, yes, you can go back and research and look up history. Detroit T said this on the live with Trey. Like, Trey knows a lot of his stuff. Trey knows a lot of information. And he be right about some things. But sometimes when you're presenting your case, you take things out of context. Like, people don't look at the games or the context. They look at highlights, and they're all enamored by highlights, so they think the game went just like that. Now, Skip Baseless was disrespecting players since he was a writer. Like, some of the stuff, he got kicked out of town because of his journalism. And then when the players or whoever the party was involved with so said or alleged comments or statements, and they fact check Skip and tell him that's not how it went down, Skip still stick to his guns. You know, Skip is very competitive, and he sticks to his guns, and he feels like this is how it's gonna be. You either like what I'm talking about or not. You know, he don't care. And you started seeing that when he was disrespecting Allen Iverson and disrespecting Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. And then when he passes away, sorry about that. So when he passes away, now everybody, oh, he's such a nice guy, when they never really cared about Kobe Bryant. Nobody liked Kobe. It was the same thing as Pac. None of these dudes liked it, Pac. Because Pac messed up a lot of money for people. Or he started beefs with other people. But guys don't keep the same energy because it's not in their best interest to say something. But Skip doesn't care. Skip goes with what he feels is right, and he goes along with it. And people have told him countless times, like, bro, you wrong. You know, I don't care where you got this from. And I wanted him canceled then. But everybody was all hopping on Skip because, you know, they didn't like LeBron. They felt like it was disrespectful to compare him to Mike. My thing was, how y'all gonna let them put him over Kobe? He never did anything Kobe's done. How do you put him over Kobe? That was my issue, was that y'all already trying to put him over Kobe. It's like, it's crazy. But see, that's what they do. Look at what they're doing with Lamar Jackson. They're trying to put Jaden Daniels over him already. They are trying to get rid of Lamar Jackson because they don't like him, because he proved them wrong. And when white folks get proven wrong, they do everything they can to get back at you. They thought Lamar was going to hold out and all this stuff, and he came to camp and he played this game. They have been trying to tear down people to get their headline ahead. Skip used to mess with Michael Vick. He used to talk bad about Michael Vick when Michael Vick didn't have no weapons around him. He didn't have a Deshaun Jackson. You know, his best receiver was Algie Crumpler. Michael Jenkins was okay, but he wasn't consistently great. But you know, Vince Young dealing with the pressures in Tennessee, he was a fan of Vince Young, but he dissed Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he picks and chooses what brothers he like. You know what I'm saying? And then he chooses what brothers to dislike. But what people don't understand is Skip hang out with the brothers more than the white boys. And I know people are going to say, no, you said put your, like this self-talk dude, oh, put your glasses. That wasn't the thing that broke. Shannon and Skip were beefing for years. When Shannon got that new contract, that's when everything started. because Shannon saw himself as an equal. And bro, you're not an equal to Skip. Skip's been doing this longer than you. And then Shannon let the Uncle Shay Shay moniker go to his head. And then Jenny Taft was on her hormones, and she started tripping out because she like, I can say what I want to. No, you can't. It's not your show. But you feel because you're white and you're a woman, you feel you're entitled to say what you got to say. No, you don't. It's not your show. And you know Skip was going to get rid of moderators. He don't want the moderator to talk. He wants you to shut up. Him and the other guy, him and the co-hosts are going to debate. Your job is just to come in and call time or to do whatever. And a lot of times these co-hosts be thinking that they could just say this and do, you know, and Skip is very hard to work with because he has a routine. He don't like being on TikTok. He don't like being on all of this stuff early in the damn morning and enjoys that way. So that's how he is. But Shannon let his big-headedness get him there. And that's why Shannon left. He basically got into it, basically saying like it's me or him. You know, Skip didn't know Shannon was finna be let go, and I believe him. Like, he didn't know that. Why would he want Shannon to go? Skip is looking at the show, the ratings, and all that. What messed Skip up was Skip doesn't know how to read the room. That's his only issue. He calls Kobe Bryant aloof. Nigga, you are aloof. Like, all you had to do was talk. Like, Shannon is very sensitive. He's been that way all the time. You even see it on the show with Chad. Chad had to check his ass and had to go back with him and tell him what's up. And then when he got caught with that, oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle. He can't say shit to Chad now. Chad like, well, I'm glad it's a Michelle. And then Chad took a dig at him. It sounded like your cardio ain't up there, Unc. You know, if you want to come work with me, man, I'll help you get your cardio up. Because Chad, man, real. Chad gonna tell you how it is. But Shannon, but that's what happened. Skip problem is Skip thought that he should have went to Shannon and mended it. He tried to tell Shannon, look, man, it's a show. Like, Skip does the show. After he's done, he goes home. And now they were upset as well, is because guests wouldn't come on the show because they didn't like Skip Bayless. They thought of him as a shock jock. Skip says this stuff because he goes with it and he believes it. You know, Jay Crawford was saying like, no, there's no way he believes this and all. Jay, yes, he does. And I'm not gonna talk about you, Jay, because you throwing sneak disses. Trust me, at Deshaun Watson, you don't want me to talk about your stuff at ESPN that you guys were being accused of on First Take. You and Woody, whatever his name is, the Woody guy that's on Around the Horn now. But Skip is hard to deal with. Yeah, Woody Page. But Skip is hard to deal with. Like, nobody really liked him, but him saying that he blamed Shannon for it, yeah, he's right. It was Shannon's fault. Y'all can get mad at me. I'm not here to defend Skip. But it was Shannon's fault. Shannon is a bitch. He's a crybaby. He's sensitive. Shannon forgot that, nigga, you are black. You're black. No matter how many white girls you done went through, and allegedly, you know, the other counterpart, it doesn't matter. No, you still black. Like, it's not your show. And he kept taking things personal. Skip just debating with you and stuff, and then he getting heated. So shoot, Skip ain't finna back down. Shannon got big-headed and he decided, look, I know my worth, I'm out. I don't blame him for it. I don't blame him at all. I don't think he should have gone the first take, but that's just me. I thought he was bigger than that. I didn't think he needed first take, but they give you a big check, hey, you got to take it. Now they done brought Cam Newton on. It's like, but everybody tell me they got all these ratings. No, they don't. Their ratings ain't that good. It gets stale after a while. Oh, but it's showing the most numbers. Yeah, because they got the most outlets, stupid. If you give Fox them the outlets, Fox will blow them out the water. Because now people are liking this bum Nick Wright. I don't know why they like Nick Wright. He don't know what the hell he talking about. I wish I could go on his podcast and eviscerate him. Like, I would eviscerate him so bad. Like, I don't even want him to speak no more. But he ain't gonna do that. They don't want people like us to go on there because they know we'll speak too much facts. Because we don't go along with that narrative bullshit. See, you gotta go along with the narrative. If you don't go along with the narrative, you're not gonna have that type of job. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. And everything is marketing. Like, people get fooled by the marketing. And then when they look at it 5 or 8 years later, they be like, oh, that was just a marketing ploy? Yes. But Skip said what he said. I don't even like Barstool Sports. I don't respect them bastards. I think they ain't nothing but a bunch of drunks and they don't know what the hell they be talking about. But how I feel, man, look. Look. I don't feel bad for the Skip Bayless stuff and all of that. Skip messed himself up. And he did. My bad, y'all. He messed himself up. When he made that Damar Hamlin statement, he thought he was untouchable. And he realized he's not. You know, now he got his own podcast on the Skip Bayless show. He'll probably partner with somebody like Barstool I could see him with. It's like, okay, whatever, Skip. It's like, Skip, you listen to Skip. I listen to Skip on certain stuff. But it's like, it's only so much you can listen to Skip in a day. Like, I could listen of a clip of Skip, but I can't listen to a whole podcast show on Skip. No, not by itself. But nobody wants to work with him on TV no more. Nobody wants to work with him. You know, people are fed up. But I see him on Barstool. I mean, is that cool? Do I think that'll be all right? I mean, I don't care. You know, I don't care. But my thoughts is, yes, it was Shannon's fault. And Skip was delusional. And to me, y'all tried to use Damar Hamlin, his tropes and stuff. You should have got rid of Skip during the cold pizza time. because I already knew where he was headed and I already knew what this debate crap would lead to. So, but you can't take nothing from Skip. He's the godfather of these debate shows. If it wasn't for him or Jamie Horowitz, you wouldn't have these setups like they are. So he's very impactful. So thank y'all for listening. I'm out. I'm gonna come back later. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share. You guys can super chat, or you can leave a super thanks. You guys can also cash at me. It's in the description box, or you guys can zelle me. So that's all. You can sign up to the Patreon. Plus we got merchandise. All that's in the description box. If you're having trouble getting to the Patreon, just let me know and I'll give you the link. So it's only $3 a month, guys. And the merchandise, you could check in there for hats, shirt, pants, whatever. So shout out to Showtime. Showtime came through last night. Shout out to him. Shout out to Lee Diggy. Excuse me. Shout out to sports, Straight Sports and Entertainment. Shout out to Casino for Life, Scrub Zero, Jag Sports or Jose Rodriguez, who did it this time. I found out what's going on with who did it. He's coaching now, so he don't really put up a lot of stuff no more. But I gotta holler at my guy. C-Pen with Kingdom Cast, MDT Sports, One True Emperor, Bear Theater, Jeff Bone the Bonehead, that's my guy. Shout out to Miss D for coming through yesterday. Strictly Unapologetic. Oh yeah, Lobo, L0B0 Beach, and Pocket Full of Dinero Beach. Shout out to my boy. Oh yeah, and the Sporting Page. And I think that's it. Do I got anybody else? If I forgot you, my fault. I'll get you on the next one. Oh yeah, Seth Talk Sports, my auntie, MJ Lover. And Quita Love Sports. Check them out. Oh yeah, my Everybody Loves Juju. That's my other auntie. So check them out. We out. Deezy.